Hello, my name is Ari R, and I'm going to help you out with this word problem. This one is about Tammy, who's investing in two different funds, a Fund A and a Fund B. We have a percentage of profit for both of them individually, and then we also have a profit percentage for the funds together. Something to understand is the equation for profit or profit gained. The percent gained equals the profit amount divided by the initial amount. So the initial investment for Fund A is $20,000, and the percent gained is 3%. And we can change that equation around and figure out what this profit amount actually is in dollars. So here's one version of the equation, but you can also rewrite it as this, as the profit amount in dollars is equal to the initial amount times a percentage. And this X is just any arbitrary fund. Since we're dealing with Fund A and B, you could have C, D, E, F, whichever. So here, let me define some terms. I'm going to use A as the Fund A initial investment. PA is the profit for Fund A. Percent A is the percent gained for Fund A, and we know that to be 3%. So put these little brackets in there, like so. So we get an equation of the profit of Fund A is equal to the initial amount times the percentage amount. Same thing with profit B. Now, when we get to a total amount of investment, we have total A plus B. This equals the total amount. Just take the A investment plus the B investment. Now the profit is the same. It's just taking the profit amounts. Oh, this should be different. Sorry about that. Just change that up. This font's getting kind of weird. Right even. I'll just take this one here. That'll work. Apologies for that last second change. All right, just some formatting issues. Okay, so now you see this equation. This formatting is really silly. Anyway, here we go. So the profit of AB, the total profit from both of these funds equals the total amount times the percentage. Here's what we're given. We're given that A is 20,000, percent A is 3%, B we don't know, the percent of B equals 10%, and the percentage of AB is 5%. That's right there. Note, you can't just add up 3% and 10% and magically get 5. That's probably what you tried to do, because I was thinking about that as well. And that's probably where you got stuck. Again, the key is to understand what the profit equation is and what the total profit percentage is. Lastly, you don't need to know what the profit of Fund B is, PB, because you can represent it in terms of the initial investment, B. So here, let's just go through a few things here. What do we know? We know the 20,000 here. We know this percentage. So I just did that calculation. Maybe we'll use it later. So here's a $600 profit from Fund A. Fund B, we don't know the initial amount, but we know the percentage. So I put that in there. Note sometimes it's easier to think of the percent as a total of the gain divided by the total investment. Again, you can flip this around and have the percentage be a ratio of profit divided by the total investment. All right, so here's some equations that we can put together. We have the profit of A plus B, smaller, equals the total of AB plus the percentage of AB. Here's what you can plug in back in these equations. We know what this percentage is here. It's 0.05. Here's A and here's B. And here's the profit of A plus B, and that's here. So we just plug in this because we know the profit of A is right up here. It's 0.03A, and the profit of B is 0.1B. So we put it into this equation, and we come out with this. Now, if we just subtract this here, that'll be gone. And then this one will be gone, like so, and this goes down to 0.05 equals 0.02A. We solve for B, so we know what A is. A is 20,000. So we come down, and B equals 8,000. That means the profit of B equals 800. So our answer is Tammy invested 8,000 into Fund B. Now let's go back and check our answer. So we know that the total percentage gained from both funds is 5%. So we're going to plug in our numbers here. 600 plus 800 divided by 20,000 plus 8,000. And we get this. And that comes out to 0.05, which is 5%. And it matches. I hope that was helpful. Read through it again, watch the video again, and I hope that clears up this question for you. Good luck with all future math problems.